So pretend you haven't seen anything from like the previous few episodes or whatever, and you have no idea what's going on. Here's the beginning of the episode. Could that be a more dramatic, like, train boarding scene? Like, that music is so unfitting. I love it. Alright, so anyways, doing this stage again. Hopefully it won't take terribly long to catch up. What I could have done, and probably should have done, was, find the red coins that I already got in the last video, and then get them again, so you don't have to watch me getting them this time, but, I am not a smart person. Well, actually, I thought of doing that, I just didn't do it. So, I don't know. More like, I'm just lazy. But, whatever, I don't think it'll take that long anyway. So, last time I was, clearing my throat, no. Last time I was talking a bit about the, like, the Pokemon playthrough I'm going to be doing later on. And, I do have a few follow-ups to that. I still have not found a single coin. I hate this. Like, I know that there's some on the boat ride, but I thought there was one on the, roller coaster also, and I didn't encounter it, so whatever. So, as far as how the whole, like, stadium stuff is gonna work, I haven't thought that far ahead. Oh, good. Good! Just what I wanted. No idea what happened there. But yeah, I haven't thought about how exactly that's going to work. I'm probably just going to stream some of it, do some of it off screen. A lot of it's going to be really boring, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I need to get that one out there now. But, I do still want to try to show it off in some capacity and make use of it, so I don't remember if I actually mentioned in that video that I did actually get a copy of Pokemon Stadium from the used game store nearby, and I got a transfer pack and basically went home to test it out, and it did not work. Basically, like, the game runs, but it wasn't detecting the copy of Yellow that was in the controller, and I assumed it was because the transfer pack was bad, because I read a little bit about it, and apparently they have, like, a notorious problem for, like, the, I guess, like, the chip gets offset. I don't know if it's the chip, but, like, some part gets offset, and it has a hard time reading stuff. So I, took it back to the store, and actually brought the N64 and the game and everything with it so it could be tested out. And, like, the guy there got a different transfer pack. There was, like, a whole bag of them. And tried it again, and it still didn't do anything. So, I don't know for a fact that, the second one wasn't also having problems. Like, that might have been the case. But, the copy of Yellow is kind of shit. Like, it looks like it's been eaten a few times. Basically just the contacts are all shitty looking, so after a bit of work, like taking it apart, making sure the inside is good, making sure it's cleaned as good as possible, like, it runs in a GBA, but did a little bit more testing with that, still can't get it to work in the transfer pack, and then with a little bit of help from the Discord, apparently found out that, like, if you put in a game that's not compatible, it'll give you a different type of message. So I did that with a Crystal version and just with an unrelated game, like Wario Land. Put those both in, and it does say, like, this game is not recognized, as opposed to just crashing on boot up. So I'm guessing the problem is just the copy of Yellow. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because I have a couple different options at this point. I could either just buy a new one, which wouldn't be that bad, but I thought of something more interesting. If there is anybody watching who has a copy of Yellow version and would be interested in, like, if you don't have a save file on it that you care about, if you, like, were to send it to me, and then after the playthrough is over, I send it back with the complete file, so you could have, like, a memento, would anybody be interested in that? Like, I could probably do shipping. But, if I get any bites for that, then that might be kind of cool, I guess. Now, I can't guarantee that, everything good will be left on the file, because, oh my god, this sucks. Because the current plan is to basically, through glitches, fill up the 151 Pokedex in that game, and then afterwards try to fill up the decks in Crystal. I'm still not sure how I'm going to get the exclusives that are only in Gold and Silver. There is the Celebi Egg glitch, but I don't really know how to do that, and I'm not sure how realistic it is. But there's also, like, the Gen 1 exclusives, the starters and legendaries, so I might just get duplicates of those and transfer them forward and leave the full collection in Yellow. I'm not really sure yet, but either way, you'd have, like, the copy that was used in the LP, and I guess that would be kind of cool for some people, so like I said, just kind of throwing that out there. If anybody would want to do that, leave a comment, and then I guess there can be, like, a PM later or something, I don't know. I'm not doing anything formal with it yet, because it's going to be at least another month before that's even going to start, so I'm not in any big rush. Okay, we are almost there. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I guess we can move on to LSD stage. I'm assuming there's nothing else in here. Let me actually do another star count up here. So, 2 stages I haven't touched yet, which have 7 each, so that would be another 14. Adding that, this comes out to 127. I do still have a minigame level to go back and do, which I could do now, but I'm not going to. And then there's the Bowser stage, which I'm assuming has 2 stars, so that should count for everything. Dangerous snake block ride. Okay. I'm not really sure what we're in for here. Immediately not liking this, though, because it reminds me of that horrible spider boss, so I'm gonna ignore that and try to find a coin. Only 1 coin, though. More than that would just be cheating. Hey, look, a spider killed itself on a tree. I thought that was a fire flower. Like, why is that just sitting out here? Oh my god, this music. I have no idea what's going on. And, jeez, I'm sorry, my throat's all, like, closed up and shitty. Somebody else pointed this out in the comments, but, I guess just for reference here, this level is called Livid Surreal Dream, so it is based on LSD. Can't say I would know that from experience, but, it does look fairly Magic-ant, so we'll go with that. Alright, here's some snake blocks. That might be where I'm supposed to go. God, this music is weird. Can I get a better camera angle, please? And of course, I get stuck on the sign and die. That's what happened, I died. You can't deny it. Are we having fun yet? No, this is okay. I kind of like the snake blocks. These are moving a little bit too slowly for my liking, because I have to, like, tap walk. I guess if I was using a control stick, I could, walk at the correct speed, but whatever. But yeah, whenever I see those, I always think of Roy's Castle from Super Mario World. It had a fairly memorable sequence with these. It's another game I've been kind of meaning to go through. There was, if you didn't catch it live, you are probably not aware of this, but when I was streaming Donkey Kong Country 3, at the end of that, I attempted to do, like, a speedrun-ish playthrough of Mario World. Like, just a basic skip to the end of the game type thing. Wow, that sucked. Okay. Like, I couldn't even tell where it was going. It was impossible to see. I don't know how far back that's going to send me now. But yeah, I tried to do, like, a fast playthrough, and, in the first attempt, I died several times just in, like, Yoshi's Island 4. Because I didn't have a mushroom and I kept accidentally hitting stuff. So I got annoyed and then restarted the game. And in the second playthrough, I did kind of okay in most of the stages, except in Donut Plains 1, I kept failing to fly up to the top. And then, like, kept losing the cape and had to actually restart the entire stage because all the cape enemies died. And it was really stupid. And I was going to restart again, but I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll just keep going. So, I did keep going, got to Bowser's Castle, kept dying, and then rage quit. So, that one did not get archived, because I was very embarrassed of it. But, I've been meaning to do, like, a full 96 exit playthrough of that game. I haven't done that in a while. I feel like if I'm going to do that, I should also revisit the new Super Mario Bros. Games, which are less impressive, but not really sure if I want to play through all those. Maybe I'll do, like, one of them, and then a few months later I'll do another. I don't know. Not something I necessarily want to be rushing through. The Bottomless Pit. Yeah, not entirely. Lately, I've been doing a lot of streaming every game of X series type thing. I've not actually finished all of those yet. In fact, I've barely really done any. Like, I did 3 of the 5 Donkey Kong countries, 1 of the Spyros, and I'm talking about doing the Sonic games, but I have not even started those yet. But, I don't know, it's like in my mind, I feel like I'm running through every single game that I want to stream in the space of, like, a couple months. But I guess I'm, like, waiting so long between a lot of them that it's gonna manage to spread itself out pretty well anyway, so I don't know. Okay. I should have seen that coming. And I did, but I did it anyway. Because I am good at games. So anyway, my daughter's Clobberella. I don't know, I just wanted to say that. I like the layering on these. I feel like that, like, speaking of Super Mario World, are these, like, the weird bubbles from that game? Because I think they had weird layering issues in that, too. I don't completely remember. I remember them being weird in some respect, like stuff would disappear behind them or something. I don't know, it's been a while. I also was not planning on collecting red coins here. If this helps me get up to the top of that mountain, though, then I guess that's good. Oh no, it's a giant pie! So yeah. I believe in the last episode, or maybe the one before the last episode, I mentioned that my work schedule was a piece of shit. That basically I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which are the 3 worst days at the store, and those were the only days I worked. And like, I can understand wanting to have more people for the busy days. Like, that makes perfect sense. But I also don't want to only get paid for 3 days and have those 3 days be the shitty ones. Like, maybe have 2 of them be the shitty ones, and then 1 that's okay. And then not only 3. Like, I don't know. It just... I feel like that could be done a little bit better. So I'm kind of hoping they change that. It appears that that is still my schedule for next week, so I've got... Like, I'm perfectly happy to have the 4 days off. Like, I'm not going to complain about that. But it does kind of suck when you've got the 4 days and then you immediately have 3 days of, like, death. Like, Sunday actually wasn't that bad. Recording this on Monday for reference, so yesterday it was like... It really wasn't that busy. There were, like, a few times where it was kind of but, like, whatever. Friday and Saturday, though, suck ass, especially when it's, like, you're supposed to get off at 10 o'clock and you end up leaving at, like, 1:30. Because, you can't leave the store until all the dishes are done. And the delivery drivers are apparently supposed to do that, but they never do. So, it's basically just, like, if you're there, you're kind of expected to do them. I don't know, it's a little bit lame. Okay, so what's the point of these things? Am I supposed to be hitting these? Or do I just ignore them? Or do I find a land without had? Maybe I find a land without had. That's what I'm gonna go with. Come on, really? Okay. Can I just jump on these then? Is that good? Okay. Well, I keep forgetting they split like that. So how does this section actually work? Yeah, I need to hit all these. Which is a bit of a problem because, I don't know if I can actually get back up after I fall. Like, there's a rope, but I don't know if I can reach it. Let's see that. Where's the rope? Maybe with a triple jump. That's debatable. Okay, you need to get right the hell out of here. I don't like you. Triple jump off the crate. Peanut butter stains on the meow. I've said that before, and I don't know if anybody knew what it was even from. Too bad. Okay, now I can't get back up. It's annoying, but it can be done. And then the rest of the episode is just me quoting Futurama. Go. Words. Words, say! Talk! That was not a strong bad quote, actually. I don't know why I did that voice for it. That was supposed to be... Gunhaver? Gunhaver or, Crack Stuntman. I guess they're technically the same voice. Gotta be accurate with my Homestar quotes. Even though I said I was gonna do Futurama quotes. I guess I could do neither. It is possible that I could just do a video and, like, not disgrace myself with, like, pancakes. Not pancakes, pancakes. I really hope this actually does something. I'm going to be miffed if it does not. Mainly because miffed is a funny word. It's like moot. Like moot. It's like the Holly Smoot tariff. Which I don't even know what that is. I just know it's a thing. Given that it was from, the olden days, I'm going to guess it had something to do with, like, either tea or racism. Probably racism. I say there, Father, can't we even get any spicy clues? Bringing that one back, yo. Can I do this jump? Is it actually that hard? I've done it a couple times now. Please, game. I can't get a good angle on this. It's like, there's no way to get a good running jump when Mario, like, humps the wall. Okay, there we go. Speaking of humping and Futurama, yesterday I watched the worst episode of Futurama, which is the Holiday Spectacular. It is by far my least favorite episode. I've now seen it 3 times. It continues to be my least favorite episode. And it had an albino humping worm in it, which was one of the very few funny parts. Play the ancient melody, huh? Okay. Oh. So that thing that I thought was like a crank was apparently a music note. Alright. Do these give me, like, invisible numbers? Do I have to actually hit them in the right order? Because I certainly hope I don't. But yeah, freaking Futurama Holiday Spectacular. God, that episode is bad. I'm always surprised to find that there are people who don't hate it. I think it is the lowest rated episode on Can't Get Enough Futurama, which is a bad name for a fan site, but it's like the main fan site that exists. And then there's the associated message board, Peelified. That's a good name for a thing. But yeah, I think it's got like a 45% approval rating or something, which is still higher than I'd give it, but whatever. Okay. Maybe I have to go over to the gate and listen to, like, what the order is or something. Let's see. Oh. I see. So, da-da-da-da-da-da. Is that what that is? Like, I'm not really sure. I can't just look at a thing like that and say what the tune is supposed to be, but it's got 3 of the same, and then 3 ascending. And then Jupiter ascending. What am I sliding on? I also don't know how I'm supposed to break this wall. Halfway to go, I've got to break through this brick wall. What does this pipe do? Oh, crikey, what is this? I like the off-tune Spirit Temple music, it's pretty good. This is reminding me of that Minecraft map with the time machine that made the, like, tree grow and stuff. I don't know what is currently going on, but probably something about root beer. I don't know. Everything's always about root beer. I guess I'll just go in the pipe again. I'm just making sure there's nothing else I can reach here. I might be able to, like, past this thing, but that would involve figuring out what is actually supposed to mean. And, I'm not convinced that anybody would know. Certainly not, insert pop culture reference here. Okay. So yeah, I guess this is just kind of going between 2 different time periods then. That's kind of funky. I, somewhat approve of that. Only somewhat, though. No, it's cool. I do approve of it. This level gets my stamp of approval. You know what else does? Klagnar's Human Rhymes. No. Screw that. Jankman's rubbing compound is way better. If something needs a rubbin', think Jankman. Definitely not Gunderson's nuts. Fuck that. Worst episode. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll just go ahead and hop in the other pipe. Just make the noise repeatedly and it will constitute commentary. There was nothing up there. I am disappointed. Wait, was there? I heard a noise. Oh, okay, hold on. I can't get up that high, can I? Yeah, I think the star's up there. Alrighty. Oh. The thwomp has grown. Because, you know, that's a thing that can happen, I guess. It done got older. Alright, well... Oh no! I did not do anything involving, musical trees, but, I found a star nonetheless. I will add it to my... not my collection, but my assorted riffraff. Alrighty. I guess we'll probably get like one more and then maybe be done for the day. But yeah, that one was pretty cool though. I don't want to play the ancient melody, it sounds like ass. Also, it doesn't matter how many times you show me that, I'm not going to remember where they all are. So that one's still da-da-da! Here's another one. Da-da! Let's see. And then here's... Were there only 3? Okay. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. So... Which is the lowest? That one was obviously the highest. That one's, I think, middle. That's... okay. So I think I need to do 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. And then low, middle, high. Because that's how the staff was, right? Yeah, let's see if that does anything. Hopefully it, like, notices it, like, isn't taking the few test ones at the beginning into account here. Okay. That was actually not so bad. I feel slightly clever for having figured it out. It didn't cost me my dignity, and I forgot how to flafe. So, that leaves 2 stars in that stage, plus the 100 coin. One of the 2 that I'm missing is the red coin. I'm going to save those for next time. I'm going to save them for last time, that's clearly what I meant to say. I'm going to go check out that minigame, though. And then we'll figure out truly how many samurai can exist in a very small cup. The answer is probably none. I don't think they'd be able to fit. Let's see. Alright, before I look at what the new minigame is, let's have a recap of what the old ones were. There was a Mario Party minigame where you have to stay on the platform that doesn't sink. There was Whack-A-Mole, I think. I don't even remember. There was Roll the Log, and there was some other thing I don't remember. So for the last minigame, I'm going to guess it's going to be some shitty memory game. I really hope it's not. It is a cake. Or at least there's a 70% chance that that object is a cake. Am I supposed to protect the cake? Hello, Kirby Superstar music. This is Superstar, right? Like, I mean, I know it is, but I'm trying to think if it was from a different game first. But yeah, this is like the section from Great Cave Offensive where you have the minecart. That is a game I will never get sick of. It's kind of weird. I never really talk about it all that much, but that's gotta be, like, I've never really put together, like, a top 10 of all-time game list. I've said what my, like, top favorites are, but, Kirby Superstar's gotta be in there somewhere. I've played that game a million times, and I don't ever get sick of it. Great Cave Offensive and Milky Way Wishes being the best ones. Revenge of Meta Knight's also pretty decent. The other ones are kind of eh. Dynablade's okay, but it's also short and kind of, like, uninteresting, I guess. Like, the level design is okay in that one, it's just, they don't really have any special gimmick or anything. Reminds me, like a freaking year ago, I did a multiplayer stream where Joel was player 1 and I was player 2 in Kirby Superstar, and we went through the whole game. And I never uploaded that to YouTube. It should still exist on Twitch, if anybody wants to check it out, but yeah, I like it when I just don't upload stuff. It's good. It makes people happy. Alright, well, I have saved the cake for an appropriate amount of time. I'm gonna just keep going until I mess up, because that's how I roll. If I get a high score of, like, 65, I might get an additional... I might get to eat the cake. I don't think I'm gonna get 65. I have found the strategy that works. Just stay in the middle, continuously jump on the cake. Oh, there we go. Hey, 42, what do you know? Alright, well, that was a thing. So yeah, like I said, next time we'll finish up Lucid Stygo Dream. That's what it's called, right? Lucid Stygo Dream. We'll finish up that one, and I guess start Rainbow Road if I have enough time. I probably should. But yeah, I'm getting very close to the end of this. Also, it should probably be worth stating that because this entire playthrough has been like filled with people telling me, like, you missed an Easter egg in this stage. If you do this stupidly hard backwards long jump there, you can find a picture of, like, Luigi's left ankle. Like, just weird shit like that. Once I finish the game, I might go back and try to find some of that. If it involves, like, task level bullshit, then I don't know how I'd actually do it, but I can pretend, or I can just, like, at least find footage of other people doing it and compile it. I don't know. I might not end up doing it. There is a secret level with a 131st star, though, which is, like, behind a barrier that you're not supposed to get past. Oh, good. Thank you. My favorite. But yeah, whatever. It's in a stupid location, and it's, like, invisible. But, I'll probably at least try to get that one. Anyway, you don't need to see me get back, so I'm just gonna do that off screen, and next time there will probably be like a panda in addition to the things that I've already said.